Hey Virgo, this is me, Brandy, from Taurean.com. I'm still under the weather, tailbone issues, foot, blah blah blah. Anyways, this is a general, okay? Timeless kind of, even though it's geared towards March. I've seen a lot of time frames coming out in like the middle of April, so we're just keeping it timeless right now. I am going to say premeditating. There's some type of strategy and lies or being told lies that are, it's like making someone feel so depleted, but it's supposed to help you feel stronger than when you began, but you're going to be angry. But you're supposed to use that anger in like a creative, positive way to maintain like your dignity so you get a satisfying outcome this time instead of repeating patterns, all right? A lot of life debts and having to sit with that truth of like behaviors. And it's like there's something that can help you succeed, right, in this effort and like working and fixing problems when you just dive into it. Like this is about living your dream, not giving up on your dream, not getting trapped or sidetracked or lying. You know what I mean? There's just a lot here. It's about examining the difference between using words strategically or deceptively and kind of seeing the intention behind the words or the actions of yourself or others. That was the biggest thing coming out, okay? And I keep seeing like a fang, like a fang. Someone could be vicious, you know? And it's like you just need to be cautious of who you give information to at this time or what you're telling other people. And maybe you don't need to share an idea of your feelings. Like, it's about discretion and keeping things to yourself for a little bit. That's how you find the truth. That's how you use this productively. It's like you can sense it. You can feel it. Like your intuition's there, but it's like you're overanalyzing these things because maybe you're so used to feeling stuck or people always like trying to be one step ahead of you, right? Maybe there's someone ahead of you that you want to be like, but you're wanting to cut corners, and that's... Don't do that, because I keep getting fraud. And there's something about sitting with the truth of yourself and stuff like that. You are having a drink with me. We're hoping it relaxes the muscles. I do not drink. But Virgo and stuff is very much there. So, I mean, someone's tricking you into believing, you know, what you want to believe, or you're doing that to someone else, but don't let strangers charm you. Don't engage in gossip. Don't contribute to it. Don't be part of a groupthink. Negativity will return to its point of origin, which is the karma that I am picking up. It will help. And it's like designed to belittle or discredit someone else. And I feel like that is part of some goal, a dream. Okay? It's not going to help you feel superior, dude. It's going to hurtful words, and it hurts people. And that's where it comes back to you. And I think don't speak poorly about others in the company, and you are the company that you keep. Because they will do it to you at some point too. Okay? You will be the topic. Vice versa or whatever. You're not immune like you think you are. And I think that's what I keep getting, where you're going to be angry, or I just seen 333, right? So it is more about strategizing, but not being deceptive, being very, very honest, and then looking at how maybe you communicate, how you share with others, right? Being proactive in that, staying in your current job, like networking, getting the connections, like getting away from things. Like there's some type of exit strategy, saving money, getting around people who support you, which is coming back to like this gathering, right? They're all frauds. I'm going to put it that way. They're all frauds. They're always trying to get, and it's like, you know this. You know they get these vicious fangs, but you don't think they'll be used on you, and they will. Because they keep getting this relationship in a peer group that's toxic. They want you to kind of get away from. They don't support you. They don't support you, right? You got to get your life in order so you can move ahead. Like, but it's like step by step by step by step. And if you know you got a lot to pack, then you need to start now. Like, you need to start clearing out. You need to be ready. It's a problem-solving ability, which is where I'm getting, like, working with your hands and fixing problems instead of running away from them. So I just feel like you know there is, like, these people around you that you have to exit. You just can't see clearly, or at least you think you can, because maybe you're overanalyzing it. So, like, there's a lot of change. There's a lot of forces, circumstances, and event that's going to impact you, almost like make you sit, directing your life. There's going to be choices, but it's almost like, where have you been choosing to let these people shape your experience or something? So it's like, it's a perception, authentic, being authentic. So you can adapt and like know yourself. Because some things are not in your choosing. I think there's a lot to do with surroundings right now, Virgo. Let me know if any of this is hitting. But like, maybe you're so used to kind of propelling yourself into like the next chapter of your life, like your middle age. It's a renewal. It's challenging, emotional, very, very overwhelming, probably especially for a Virgo, very confused, especially when it's not self-initiated, but very disruptive, someone forcing it, intruding. I keep getting intruding. Something has to give here. You can't keep doing that. Like, you can't keep unprocessing these disruptive patterns. You need to look at them, how they're affecting your current situation, how they're affecting your money. Man, it's wasted if you don't. And it's like you got a lot of anger, which is where I'm getting like, don't put that over into this loss and do nothing. You're supposed to act accordingly, right? Where are you adapting? Where do you need to process? Where are you doing a creative and positive way that maintains your dignity and getting a satisfying outcome? And I think that's all geared towards your plans, your dreams, right? So you need to let go of what's trying to let go of you and like walk towards something new. Like, what choice can you make here and now that's from a place of self-love? Like, is this aligned with where you're trying to go? That's what you should always ask yourself. Like, is this aligned where I want to go? Is my intuition leading me? Is this what's happening? Like, is this towards my long-term future? Is this, am I going to be stable here? Is this going to put me around good people, or is it going to put me around the same type of people sitting at a table talking about people? You know what I mean? They're not going to have your back, friend. They're not. Probably what you need to come to terms with. And I get it. We all like company, but this is the closing of those doors for a fresh start. And it's going to be, I think it's a repetition, I guess. And it's the law of karma, karmic relationships, cause and effect. Okay, your previous state of existence and what you have not lived up to, that's the lesson that you have not processed, this old pattern, trying to get you to see this addictive, repetitive behavior where you end up in these insecure, doubtful things and you don't trust your instincts. I mean, that's literally what I'm getting here. So karma, mechanisms through conscious manifestation, repetitive things, and trying to get you into a different development, getting you out of this thing and getting you into a higher vision. So there's no connection here with the people that you've been hanging around or what you've been doing in your life. You know what I'm saying, my friend? I'm going to go ahead and get you an oracle from me. Just remember, that table you're sitting at, they all got fangs, and they're all waiting for one to fall on the ground so they can devour them. Whatever this is for you. 10:10 on the clock. 10:10 on the clock. I shit you not. Gemini, third house, think, communication, interaction, and siblings. There comes a time to rest. We have winter. To let nature sleep. Bring relief after stress. It's time for you to step away from the problem. To completely depart or just let it be. Okay. For like 2 months here. Yeah, self-promotion, childlike energy. Someone's lying to you, like you travel a lot. Yeah. So you have a mission, you're an old soul, but this is like necessary changes to show people's real face, real motivations, and I think it's going to make you angry. But instead of like doing a repetitive thing, like you need to focus on your finances, on your hard work, just you instead of like lacking that accountability or getting so caught up in what happened, you dislocate, like I said. So try not to do that when this comes. Definitely got Pisces season, so I know that's all the way until like, I don't know if that's the 20th of March. I think, yeah. So definitely during these time frames. So just watch out, you know, people don't give so much information away. And I will catch you later.